Hello, Cancer. This is Meredith. I am here with your monthly reading for October 2018. We are using Bonefire Tarot, Romance Angel Oracle cards, Angel Answer cards, and we have cards for each week of the month. We also have your theme of the month. Let's take a look at what that is. 10 of Wands. Okay, cycle of completion here for you with a sense of overwhelm and a need to delegate. So this card is telling me there's something you're overwhelmed about. You'd like to see it come to completion and fulfillment. The simple fact that it's here is saying that yes, it is completing, it is fulfilling. You could use some prioritizing and some delegating if at all possible here. So take a look at whatever it is that's overwhelming you and connect with your guides and angels and allow inspired ideas to just come to you so that you can not overburden yourself, so you can lift a burden or set down a burden. That's the feeling I have on that card. So somehow the rest of this will relate to that. Let's get started with your first week and see what we have. Nice. You start out with the Four of Wands. Now, I chose these cards by shuffling. I let them all fall from the deck. That's just my natural way of doing it anyhow. And in your first week of October, you got 3 cards, so you got 1 extra. I was just trying to keep it to 2, but I'm not going to control it. So you have an extra in your first week. We'll get to it. But you're starting with the Four of Wands, and this is you stepping through, a doorway of happiness, an expansion of happiness for you, because there's celebration here, there's connection, there's strengthening bonds within beloved relationship. It is called the honeymoon card. So you're coming into a honeymoon phase probably because you're setting down a burden over here on this 10. The burden may relate to what comes in your next card, which is the 7 of Swords. And that is something that has been stealing your joy or something you have been allowing to steal your joy. And that 4 of Wands is saying, enough already, I've had it, because the 4 of Wands is how I desire to truly live and conduct my life. So whatever this is has created a burden on you on this 10, and you're done with it. You're bringing it to fulfillment and completion. You're taking the life lesson from it, being grateful for it, and moving on, because you then have the Chariot. So this is your extra card in this week. So you're moving forward dynamically, and you're doing it with pure raw inspiration from your spiritual journey. You are choosing a new path for yourself, and you're taking a leap of faith, Cancer. You're not always so good at taking a leap of faith. But when you do it really well, and the Chariot is here to support that. And on your Romance Angel card, we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, and this 10 may have something to do with that. You could have gone through a very challenging period in relationships. Now, it could be romantic, it could be family, it could be friends, it could be all of the above. But the feeling is that this 10 relates here too, and where you are now in the Chariot has been worth the journey. So this card supports that. And then, as if to just emphasize it a little bit more, because it says here divine timing is at work in your life, you got the perfect timing card. So the time is now. Something is shifting and changing. You are setting down a burden, and it's fantastic for you. When you look back on this in reflection, in review, you're going to be so grateful for the spiritual journey work you've done. Let's take a look at your second week. You start with the 3 of Coins. Perfect. This is a self-mastery card. And it's usually shown in traditional tarot as an artisan working on some amazing statue or stone relief or something you would only hire an absolute master to do. And this is in your second week. So this is you coming out of this 10 over here and building what's on the 4 on a much stronger, more fabulous foundation for yourself. And again, you've got perfect timing for that. So things are falling into place for you. It feels as though some things are coming out of the ether because your second card in this week is the World. And, you know, this is the most welcome card to see in tarot because it means the world is turning in your favor. And there's also a cycle of completion on this card. There's strength, endurance, joy, prosperity, financial abundance, living in the benefits of love. It's that deep sigh of relief that we have when we're like, oh, thank goodness. It's arrived. That's what I feel here on this card. It's arrived. Whatever that it is for you, it's here and perfectly timed. Not a moment too soon, not a moment too late. Okay, next card is your romance card for this week is Flirt. So if something's building for you in the romance department, now it doesn't have to be new love. It can be existing romantic relationship. It can be rekindled romantic relationship. But whatever's taking root here in beloved partnership, it's new, it's inspiring, it's exciting, it's been worth waiting for, fostering, nurturing, developing, I feel. And there's the spirit of fun here with flirting. It says extend your lighthearted energy to others. Beautiful, because you're feeling a sense of relief having set down this burden over here on the 10. You're starting to have more faith and trust in what's in the 4, and you're having faith and trust for your journey, and you recognize like where the energy drain was in your life on that 7, and you're plugging that hole so you're not feeling drained and you have energy to share and spare. And so flirting in your relationships just sort of comes natural. Now, this is interesting because over here we have 2 perfect timing cards, divine timing, perfect timing, and in the second week, not the right time. So something shifts in your second week where you feel intuitively guided to pay attention to timing signs. And I will only encourage you to listen to what that is. It will be unique to you. You will know when to pause and you will know when to act. That's my feeling there. Let's take a look at your third week. Nice. Yes, because you're in a flow here. You're in a flow with the world. You are in, let's say, a state of savoring and surrendering to all good things here. So you know intuitively what feels right in the now moment. And so you know when to have stillness and you know when to have action. That's beautiful. So this is quite an encouraging card. You know, it's the energy of the World card there being so supportive of your present moment journey, and you're feeling in the flow so you know how to navigate it. And then in your third week, you start out with 9 of Cups. This is a wish fulfilled, a dream come true. Something at long last is fulfilling for you. And that's beautiful. I love that on the skull here in this card, there's a heart in the third eye position. So it means that you are looking at the world through the eyes of love, and how that's benefiting you. That's tremendous. You are seeing your dreams come true. You are witnessing your wishes being fulfilled. And then you have the Temperance card. That's the next one. You have a bit of an alchemy going on here. And this relates for me back to this 10, where you've made a transition, a shift and a change, because this wasn't working for you. Being underneath 10 burning wands, yeah, nobody wants it, right? So you know you have to make adjustments and changes in your journey on the Chariot so that you can live the 4 and you can stop having your joy stolen from you over here on this 7. And that's the alchemy. This is you, Cancer, in the process of making the changes that are necessary to create harmony Some of each in the other here, I feel. And then Archangel Michael also governs this card, so I feel a strong Archangel Michael energy on this card as well. So he's a good angelic support to you in this week. If you require it, just reach out to him. On your romance card, you have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So this comes back to me into the first week. I feel a connection here in the bond in the first week. So again, you have shifts, you have change, and these shifts and changes are favorable to you, and they're favorable to you in all of your relationships. So working on your relationships, giving it a chance, taking that leap of faith that you're often so cautious about, this card is further encouragement to keep going. Don't stop now. And then your angel answer card for this week is yes. Cancer, I'm feeling somewhat of a rebel yell on that yes. So I say go for it. Just take the leap. Okay, let's look at your fourth week. I'm loving your reading. Your first card is the Page of Coins. So this is something new taking root. Page of Pentacles also has a message. Brings me back to the first week yet again. All things in their own right time. In typical traditional tarot, you'll see a page standing like in the middle of a lot of different crops. Their crops are behind him, and the crops are in different stages of development and growth. So everything in its own right time. So you keep going with the flow. You keep your eye on delegating rather than becoming overburdened. I just said to someone yesterday, you know, give a busy person something else to do. They'll always get it done. That's what I feel is a factor on this 10. So just because you can doesn't mean it's right. Delegation. There's a need for being really deliberate with how you share who you are with everyone else. So let that just sink in, turn it around, see how it works for you, consider it, see where you can make some changes there. But you've got something new taking root. It's taking root in you, and as a result, it's taking root in all of your relationships. So keep up the good work here on this page is what I want to say. And then the card that comes with it is the Sun, happiest card of the tarot. So just like with the World, you have all the benefit of your life experience and your spiritual journey. It is right there, ready for you to leverage it wherever it requires leveraging. You have joy, financial abundance. You have living the benefits of love here on this card. You have projects and creative desires started now in this week go really, really well for you. There's integration on this card of our divine masculine, divine feminine, and that speaks to having harmony, some of each in the other here, like on Temperance. So as you have navigated these volatile energies on Temperance, you've created a world experience and a sun experience, which is just fantastic. And then in your romance card, you have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yes, and share that with your beloved. This again goes to taking a leap of faith, Cancer. It really does tie in here for me, especially in that second week where you're being encouraged to flirt. Go for it, because it does. It ignites some kind of passion for you, and there's something new and fresh in it that is blossoming underneath the nurturing rays of the sun. So this is definitely a go for it week. And then your angel answer card here is abundance. So the sun is shining on your abundance. There's something big happening in this week for you, Cancer. Something really significant, and significant when it comes to financial abundance, I feel. We can take abundance literally for finances, but we can also take it to an abundance of joy, an abundance of love, an abundance of happiness and laughter and connectivity and bonds with our friends and our family. It all falls under that umbrella of abundance. However, I do feel something strong in this week related to your finances just because of the sun and that page of coins. So that will be interesting to see what shakes out. Some of you, it could be a windfall. It could be a raise. We'll see what that is for you. Leave some comments. Okay, now let's move on to your affirmation for the month. This is coming from the Power of Love deck, and it is responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. Yes, this card is speaking to your manifestation process. You understand, you know how much love you have poured into firing the rockets of desire, as Esther and Jerry Hicks would say, channeling Abraham. Your rockets of desire have been fired. You've put pure raw love and you've kept the faith, and you're seeing the benefit of that now in this reading. You're really seeing some results in your life, and it just does feel like perfect timing. Beautiful. Cancer, that's your reading for the month of October 2018. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to book a private reading, you can do that in the description box below. And be sure to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus videos so you have a great snapshot of the energy atmosphere that you are navigating for this month. Peace, love, joy, blessings to you. Bye for now, Cancer.